Is it worth a buy? Let's read the words of the developer. Wreckfest is a demolition derby themed racing game with soft body damage modelling, sophisticated driving dynamics and in-depth vehicle upgrading, featuring both demolition derbies and more traditional track races. It's all about fun, breakneck racing and over-the-top crashes. Yes guys, this is my third revisit to this. This is the final review of it. It used to be called Next Car Game, and I played it through the alpha, I played it through the beta, and now here it is in full-on release. And can I just say, I think it's a bit freaking pricey at $38.99. But is it a good game? Well, let's find out. It's changed massively since I last played it. I mean, I've had to play this all day today just to get myself reacquainted with the game, with the AI, with the physics, with the handling, with the wheel support, with the career mode, with the custom mode. I've done everything, but I haven't done the multiplayer. There was hardly anybody on, and my leg is been killing me off the pedal system, so I've had to actually pack in. But I'm sure it's fine, the multiplayer mode, but this is all about the single player mode that I'm going to talk about today. First up guys, I played this with a controller to start with, just to test out controller support. Forget about keyboard, you're not going to get anywhere with a keyboard on this game. You need a minimum of a controller. Controller support is great, it works flawlessly on the controller, but it is nowhere near as good as a wheel and pedal system. If you do have a wheel and pedal system, hook it up for this game, because it is phenomenal with a wheel and pedal. It is just amazing, absolutely amazing. It found my Thrustmaster GTE 300 straight away, no problem at all, and I think it supports a lot of older wheels as well, so you're not really going to have any connectivity problems, I don't think. It has a career mode which is based around a series of small races that don't have many laps to them, and to be honest with you, I found them a complete waste of time. I didn't really enjoy any of the career modes whatsoever, lawnmower racing and all that kind of nonsense. And then there was the car racing, there's a destruction derby as well. But for me, it just became a tedium of, oh, I should do it because I need to. And I was like, well, am I having fun doing it? Not really, because there's a custom mode, which is where I've spent nearly all of my time playing. See, the custom mode has shit tons of tracks. It has mega customization. You can put how many cars you want, what kind of game mode you want, how many laps you want, what difficulty you want, what class of vehicles you want. You can put school buses in, harvesters, all kinds of stuff in there. You have all the tools in there to just have some horrendous fun, absolutely horrendous fun. And that's what I've been doing, because that's what this game is about. It's a fun game. It's not, I don't kind of class this like a Project Cars game that's like, I don't even feel that it takes itself seriously at all compared to the likes of Project Cars, which is an absolute serious sim racer. This is very arcadey. It's not like a Project Cars game for Demolition Derby. It is very much arcadey. You can tell that when you're driving the cars, they're handled in such a way. Mind, I'm not saying the handle bad. You can change a little tiny bit of the setup, but it's kind of very bare bones setup. You can change gear ratios so you can make the car accelerate harder, or more top end if you like. You can change brake balance so you can get your back end out. You can lock the diffs. You can stiffen the suspension up if you're going onto concrete and stuff like that. I mean, it's essential stuff, but it's pretty bare bones. But it's enough for this game, is what I'm trying to say. For example, if you're going to go onto a all dirt circuit and you don't change your car setup, you're not going to do very well, basically. Well, unless you're playing against the novice amateur people. But if you're playing against decent opponents, you do need to change your setup. But it's dead easy to do, and a lot of it's common sense anyway if you've done a lot of other driving games. The AI, well, on amateur, it kind of just sticks to the roads, lads, beware the moon, and just doesn't bother you. If you start cranking it up, they become bastards. And if you are having a shortish race, say 8 or 9 laps, and you either make a mistake yourself or get your back end tweaked and you end up sideways straight into a wall, spin out, you're going to lose. Like, you can literally lose 12 places in a second or two, and you're not going to get them all back. You're not going to end up winning that race, because you can guarantee the guys at the front aren't having as much connection with each other as there would if you were up there. So that was a little bit of a problem. So what I did was, to counteract that, because I do like to win me races, I changed the game modes, and this is the beauty of custom. You can have an elimination where whoever's at the back gets eliminated. I think it's every half lap someone's eliminated. And that was terrific fun. You can have just a destruction derby where it doesn't matter who comes first, put a shit tons of laps in, and it's all about who can stay alive the longest. That's great fun as well. Speaking of keeping alive the longest, there's a Demolition Derby. Remember Demolition Derby, the game Demolition Derby on the PC? Or was it on the Amiga? Can't really remember, but it was my first game like this. I did play Flat Out as well, but I preferred Demolition Derby. This is very, very similar to Demolition Derby. And you know these kind of basins where you have all the cars in, like the one that you can see now? They are kind of flawed if you're just going for the win. Because you just need to drive around the outside, keeping out of trouble till there's only a couple of cars left, then go in and kick some ass and just beat the shit out of them with your car. So if you're going to play like that, then there's not really much point in you buying this game, because you buy this game to have huge crashes, and man, you have some huge freaking crashes. Absolutely mega crashes. The figure 8 circuits are just a blast to play. You just shit yourself every time you come to the crossover section, because at breakneck speeds in the Class A cars, you just don't know what's coming, and you have some such close shaves with other cars coming across the front of you or just missing behind you, and it's really good. It is so hard as well to drive the Class A cars. They are so damn fast, and you've got to again tweak the settings to get your back end out. There is a good mode where you can just switch all the other cars off and just play single player on your own, going around the circuits. It's a great way to learn your car setups, to know whether you've got your back end going out. For example, my left leg was so that I had to actually just use one foot on the pedals, and I know I don't normally do that when I'm doing sim racing, but what I did was I was able to tweak the car so that just coming off the gas then whacking it back on would send the back end out, so I was able to get round the circuit without actually braking. So it was really cool that you can do that. That's how much you can tweak the settings. Even though there's not a lot of settings to do, they do have a dynamic effect on the car, so it's well worth practicing with that. You can also upgrade your vehicles in this. You can put loads of new parts on them, although they don't make a massive difference. It's kind of like a little bit of horsepower here, a little bit of horsepower there. It is important that you do that if you want to keep up with the cars when you get onto the higher difficulty levels, because they do go a hell of a lot faster. You can also change the decals on your car to make it look nice. I think you can even upload your own and do your own skins. I haven't got round to doing any of that yet. Not really bothered about that, to be honest with you. But I do like the idea that you can upgrade your cars and get them a little bit faster and a little bit more competitive on the circuit. You can also buy new cars. You unlock new cars as you win the races, but you can buy pretty much any car once you get your level up. You do level up as you win races. Some cars are only unlocked at a certain level. But to be honest with you, I'm loving the Class C cars. I think the Class C cars are a really good speed. The Class A, it goes that fast that one screw up and you just on Jupiter. You really are. It's fun, but I think it's to go just a little bit too fast. I think it's really fun on the Class B, the Class C cars. They are just brilliant, especially when you've tuned them up to go that little bit faster. You can also make them more tougher, more durable. There's a little damage outlined at the bottom left when you're racing, so you can see what damage you're sustaining. There is a few bugs in this. Sometimes you can hit a car off a wall and get no XP for it, because normally you do get XP for damaging vehicles. For example, if you spin one out, I think it's 100 XP. Shunting them's 20 XP. And all that XP counts because you do want to level up so you can unlock the other cars. There's also a recorder that records each race that you do, and you can watch it back through various camera modes, which is fun. But the main thing about this game is that it is fun. I've had a blast today. I've been playing it most of the day, and I've just been screaming, shouting my stuff, getting on my girlfriend's nerves. I've been shouting, yelling, swearing while I've been going around yee-hawing. I think I've done more quotes from Days of Thunder than anything else. Rubbin's Racing Kid. It fucking is in this game. I tell you, there's lots of rubbing. It is a brutal car game, and you will have so much fun with this. It's not a serious kind of game. It's just absolutely great fun, and that's what it's all about. Now, is it worth a buy at $38.99? That is the thing. I think it depends on you as a person. If you are into car games, if you've got a wheel and pedals, I'd say grab it because you're going to have fun. It is just so much damn fun with it. The force feedback's decent. Well, it's alright, I guess. It's not the best force feedback, but it's okay. If you're a casual car game racer, then I still think it's probably... I'm going to thumb it up. I'm going to thumb it up. And I'm going to thumb it up because I have had so much damn fun with this. And I'm gonna probably stream this, to be honest. It is such a blast, and it has multiplayer. So, hey, why not? Why not indeed? So there you go, guys. Wreckfest. Yes, it's worth a buy.